Hi and welcome back to the channel. So we're working on the smart car again this morning. We're going to try and get rid of a few of those noises coming from the rear. So a big shout out to King of FIFA for your comment on X-frame bolts, and we'll certainly have a look at those, take the bumper off and do a spanner check on those. And to @Elmo1202 for the comment on the suspension bushes. Yeah, we've ordered them in, and that's what we'll be focusing on today, along with another drop link arm. So thank you again for the comments, they are appreciated. Sends us in the right direction, we hope. Thank you. So let's get on with it now. So if you can imagine that the anti-roll bar is sat just here, and this is the nut from the drop link, it's completely seized on and won't move. So what I do is I just run my angle grinder at a 45-degree angle, something like that, just to get some heat and vibration in there, and I never have to go to the end. So I just run my angle grinder in there. Run it almost to the back, so I'm not touching the sway bar or the anti-roll bar, and that will come off. Guarantee it. Well, perhaps not guarantee it, but it will certainly, 9 times out of 10, it does help me. I use this little bike spanner, which is a perfect fit, so I hold that when I do this up. I've got to get it on there first. Well, that all looks good now, so we can put the wheel back on, get the car up in the air on some ramps and take a look at those suspension bushes. Looks solid though. Here we are, that's the sway bar or the anti-roll bar, and the bushes are tucked inside there. These bolts are really small, very rusty, so give some penetrating or try and get it in there and above. And the next job, I'm going to let that soak in for a bit. Might have to knock that one on. Oh, it might be. Let's see if I can, I might just knock it on. Oh, movement. Oh, what a relief that is. I'm not going to take it right off. Just going to squirt a bit more in that. Binding up in that. So that's come out so far. It's been soaking for a day, but I've rounded the head off. Damn. So a couple of options. I wanted to screw it back in a little bit, and let it soak again. If I put on the back of if I put my finger on the back of that captive nut, the bolt is actually through the nut. So I've not got far to come. The other option is trying to drill it out, but I don't, because it's such a small bolt. I'll show you. Here's the other one from the other side. So it's not a big bolt, but I might be able to get a. So that's the size of the bolt. I could drill it out, but that would leave a mess. Or just cut with the angle grinder through there so I can get a screwdriver on it. I think if I use the angle grinder, I might lose the head completely and have that stuck in there. So I found a nut that's slightly a little bit too small, so I'm going to drill the nut out to slip over the top and then weld through, and then try and twist it off with a spanner. Let's try that first. clean that head up. I'm going to try and do as well that nut onto there. Okay, hold it on there with a pair of pliers. The battery is turned off. I've got all the connections off the battery of the car, so I don't damage anything. That bit of heat might have also helped. Let's get a 13mm spanner. No's the answer. Damn it. Oh, you cow. I think there's some movement there. Oh, there is. Let's see if we can get a screwdriver in there. I'm trying everything. Have I got enough? Oh, I think it's coming off.
Yep.
Oh, I think. Come on. Oh, it's going loose. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. You no idea how much trouble you've caused, you little nut and bolt. Right. So Julian,
Yes, Dad.
we're back in business.
Good idea, Dad.
So that's the old push that's just slid out and just come off. Easy. So that's the original that came off the car. Doesn't look too bad, but it's soft. So I don't know. So that's the original off the car. Doesn't look too bad. This is the replacement. You will need to unfortunately. Put a slit in there as well, so I'm just copying what the manufacturer's done, and that's ready to go on there now. The tool that seemed to work best for me was that claw hammer, and you can just lift the bar up at the same time as pushing that in. So I'm going to go ahead, push that in, get the bolts ready and tighten it up. Right, let's get some grease. I had to line it up with a screwdriver first, very gently. Now it's started, just finish it off. There, that's in. Now get on with the other side. But you can see how much the sway bar moves, can't you? There's a Whitman Smart there. Brilliant. Now the other side, that's it, that's done. Nice and loose. Well, not loose this, but so there are 4 bolts that hold this whole subframe to the body. There's one there, one at the front and 2 on the other side. So I'm going to just check these to make sure they're not loose. I'm ruling things out now. Oh, that's tight. There is an engine mount here. Ah, there's only half an engine mount here. Oh, is that the problem? Can I put my hand right through? Yeah. That came out like that. I'm just going to leave it there like that, so it's going in the same way. And up there is this thing. So the bump stop is failed anyway, so I'm going to replace the bump stop and take all the grease off of this thing. So this is the thing that I think is going up and down inside there, that's causing all the noise. So I put a load of grease on it to enable it to move. I think that was a mistake, so that's all got to come off. Let's get some degreaser. So what I think is happening is that's just riding up and down, and it's just squeaking on the side there. Might be. Yes, I think that's what it is. Looks really polished on the outside, so what I think's been happening, that's been moving up and down inside the sleeve. That's been causing the squeaking noise. It's going to fit on the car. So just a little recap. So we've changed the drive shaft, we've changed the little rubber mount that goes on top of the spring, because I thought that was making the squeaky noise as it moves up and down with the spring. We changed anti-roll bar, or the sway bar, all those bushes, changed the drop links. So let's turn the key on and see if we got rid of the noise. Here we go. So far so good, very smooth takeoff. Hear it straight away. Devastated. Smiling, but really it's painful. So not successful. Just turn the engine off. So after all that work, hasn't really changed anything, except for when I lift off to accelerate from start off, there's no judder from the back. So it's resolved one issue, but I still got the noise. So the only thing I can think of now is the engine mounts. So I've ordered engine mounts, and we're going to get on in the next video and change all 3 engine mounts. It's hard work going in a smart car. Bye for now, and thank you everyone for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. I'm sorry it wasn't a positive outcome, but onwards and upwards. Thank you for watching, guys.